Sunday. It is May 15th. It is 1:02 p.m. in the afternoon. And today I wanted to begin by thanking those that have subscribed recently to my channel. I now have over 2,000 subscribers, and it feels a bit, well, it just feels wonderful. I'm just gonna say that. Again, I think within YouTube, this would still be considered a very, very small channel, 2,000 subscribers. But to me, it means the world that 2,000 people and a little over 2,000 people have trusted me enough to subscribe to this channel. So thank you so much. There are those of you who have been with me since zero. In fact, it's so funny. I still remember my second subscriber. It's not coming. What he or she calls themselves. It's not coming to my head right now. But thank you to that person, because that person was there very, very, very early on. And again, thank you to everyone that's been there. And I sincerely hope that my channel continues to grow. And what that means for me, of course, I know that I will not get wealthy from this YouTube channel. I put that out of my mind completely. There's not going to be any money necessarily that's made from this. What my true desire is to help those that are struggling, perhaps with astral projection, for those that are curious, to let them know about my experiences, to share my experiences so they get a sense of what that is. But more importantly, I am here to empower you, and that to me is the biggest thing. This channel is about empowerment in the astral plane, and you being able to take back that power that I think that's been given out there to others who say that, the only way perhaps that you could find astral projection is through them. So that's my purpose here. The other thing that I wanted to address this Sunday is a subject that, to be honest, I was hesitant to actually bring this subject up, because I know that it is something that has spread through the AP community. But the one thing that I am certain that you've discovered about me so far is that I'm not the kind of person that is going to get into confrontations with people. I don't like getting into confrontations with people, though I am fully capable and able to debate and do those things. I'm a very rational being. I come from a very rational background. So I'm able to defend my positions, but that's not the place. This is not the place. My channel is not the place to debate with people or to get into arguments with people about things. And I'm not going to get into arguments about this particular subject. In fact, once I talk about this subject, this one time, I will never bring it up on my channel again. Okay, so just to let you know. But I wanted to address it because I think it's important. I've seen it in different places, the subreddit, different parts of the internet, and I wanted to talk about it. And that is this idea that once you go into the light, as they say, passing on, and if you've in regards to reincarnation and guides, that there is some sort of conspiracy there. There is some sort of trap there, that there are beings that are trying to fool you to be able to drain or take your energy away. I'm certain that I'm not explaining all of the details of these particular ideas. For those of you who have been in the AP community, you're gonna know what I'm talking about, because I'm certain that you have seen it out there. In my mind, and I'm going to be very direct and straightforward about this. It's something that I think I really don't get into being as blunt about things like this on my channel, but for this, I want to make sure that I am very clear on this. My belief and my feeling is that this is a poison that is seeping into the AP community. And what's happening is this. For those that are paranoid, they're going to be paranoid. I'm not going to be able to change their mind about anything, nor am I here to change their mind. If you're listening to me right now and you feel this way, I'm not here to try and change your mind. I'm not going to try and do that. You have every right to your feelings and every right to your opinions. But my belief is that it is pure paranoia. And while I am open to many, many things on this channel, and if you've been a part of this channel for a while, you'll see that I am open to many, many things. I will not tolerate paranoia on this channel. People want to be paranoid. They can create their own YouTube channel for that. But this is a safe harbor for those that want to share their experiences and would like to listen to my experiences and perhaps be inspired by those experiences. That is a safe place for them to do that, and a safe place to have other discussions. But I will not discuss things about paranoia and about, perhaps guides being, trying to fool you into doing things or whatever. Again, I'm not going into detail about this, but those of you who have read about this or seen this on the internet, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I wanted to make it clear today that this is where I stand and this is where my channel stands moving forward. And I don't know how far this whole thing will spread in different communities. I've seen it seems to be growing, unfortunately. There is such beauty to enjoy when it comes to the astral plane and what is beyond it. There are so many beautiful things that I've witnessed. And that's the other thing with me. I wanted to come right out because, again, those of you who have been a part of this channel know that I have a very, very, very close relationship with my guides. They've shown me many, many things. Well, one of the things that I have felt from them is the intensity of the love that they have. They love without condition. Regardless of what you do, they love you anyway. And they are there for you if and when you need them. This has been my experience with guides, and I believe that everyone's guides have this same intention. They're not trying to fool you into something. They're not trying to trap you, that they're there to help you along the path. But another thing I want to talk about in closing with this is something that I discussed with my mother as I was kind of contemplating talking about this. And that's something that's really simple. In this 3D world, there is always there are always opposites. There's up and then there's down. There is positive and then there's negative. And there's always an equal force that kind of goes against the other force. And so, should I be surprised that there is another element out there that is counter to all of the things that are beautiful and wonderful in the astral plane that's talked about? No, I'm not really honestly surprised. I shouldn't be surprised about that. But and still, and I want to make sure that I'm clear about this as well. You know, you, if you believe this way, have every right to believe this way, every right to your opinion. But I'm honestly not interested in having that opinion spread in this community. That's it. Um, I think I've kind of said what I wanted to say on the subject. Of course, if you have your own thoughts, feelings, you can share them in the comments. And again, I have no issues with having a civil discussion about things. If you disagree, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. And until next time, take care.